Hi friends, in this video I'm going to talk about how to run a Spring Boot application in AWS Amazon Web Service EC2 Instance. So the agenda would be like, I'm going to show you a very simple Spring Boot application. I'm going to access it locally, and then I'll explain you briefly about what exactly AWS Amazon Web Service using a diagram, and then I'll follow the steps. We will create an AWS EC2 instance, which is called as Elastic Compute Cloud, and then we will create an S3 bucket where I will be placing the where I'll be uploading the Spring Boot application to S3 bucket. From EC2 instance, we will be accessing the Spring Boot application, and then we will run the Spring Boot application inside the EC2 instance, and then try to access from the browser. Okay. So let's go through one by one. The first step would be, I have created a very simple Spring Boot application. I'm going to show you in my IDE. So this is a very simple hello world Spring Boot application. If you see, this is the entry. So you can see the annotation Spring Boot application, and it has only one controller which has the root mapping, and whenever you make like localhost 8080, a welcome message will be displayed in the UI. Okay, and this is the HTML page. So it's a very simple Spring Boot application I'm showing you in the IDE, and it's already running. I've used Maven to build it, so it's already up and running. So let's go to the browser and access it. So if you see here, localhost 8080. So if you see, so it's already running. So Spring Boot application, it's running locally. So now what we are going to do is, we are going to take this a simple Spring Boot application, and we are going to copy to S3 bucket, and we are going to run this in an AWS EC2 instance. But before that, I want to explain you briefly what exactly AWS is all about. So Amazon Web Service, it's a very big company. Amazon is a very big company, and they provide infrastructure as a service. You can ask me like, what is infrastructure as a service? For example, if you have a company, if you own a company and your company has a ticket booking system, okay, you have your own product cloud like ticket booking system, and you want to run this ticket booking system product in your own infrastructure, in your own data center. It will take a lot of effort. You need computing power, you need networking 24/7. Your data center should be up and running. That means everyone accessing your ticket booking system, like it should be available always. And for example, today your customers might be like, total number of customers might be like 1 lakh or 1 million, and in a weekend it might be like 10 million. Then for that requirement, your product and your infrastructure should scale. Okay, so it takes a lot of effort to achieve this. So what Amazon Web Services provide is, they provide you an infrastructure as a service. They're saying like, you are a product development company, you focus on your product like ticket booking system. Okay, once your product is ready, we will provide you an infrastructure as a service. Like, we will provide you the infrastructure, we'll give you the computing power. Okay, so we are giving you the computers, so you install your product, forget about the availability, the data backup, how it's going to like scale, and networking, 24/7 support. So they're saying like, we will host your application, we will take care of your business. Okay, you focus on your product, we will focus on your product running and helping the customers. Okay, so that's what infrastructure as a service. So if you ask me, like, even like a very simple way, so what they do is like, they have a very big data center. When I say data center, it's a very big building, for example, and they have huge number of computers, for example, like 1 million computers, 2 million computers, terabytes of storage. services and excellent networking. So it's like a very big, imagine like it's a very big building which contains so much of blade servers and computing machines. Okay, and then they provide a nice UI to connect with this data center. For example, this is like huge data center which has a lot of computing power, storage and networking, and to access this they have provided an excellent UI. Like there are so many services. I can go here actually. So there are so many services, but in this video I'm going to talk about only EC2 Instance, Elastic Cloud Compute and S3 bucket. Okay, it's like a simple storage service. Only these two services I'm going to explain, but there are so many services they are providing, like CloudTrail, CloudFront, CloudFormation. This is for automation actually, and IAM for security, and there are so many services provide actually, Q, Kinesis, and different types of database like RDS, DynamoDB. It's the topic itself, it's huge, so I don't want to cover all those stuff. Like let's focus on this demo. This demo is like running a Spring Boot application in AWS. That's all. So in that case I'll be talking only about EC2 Instance and S3 bucket. Okay, so it's a very big company which provides an excellent infrastructure as a service for the customers. Okay, so they have a big data center which has computing, networking and storage, and they have provided an excellent UI. That's what I showed you just now. Okay, so using this UI anyone can access. So if you see here, from my laptop I'm able to access. I got an account, a sample account, a free trial account, and I'm able to access the Amazon Web Service, and then I'm creating an EC2 instance, and I already created an S3 bucket. So from my laptop I pushed my Spring Boot application to the S3 bucket, and from EC2 instance I was able to access the jar file, Spring application jar file from S3 bucket and load it here. This is nothing but a very small computer which is running in US or Frankfurt. Okay, based on the instance, based on where exactly you are creating the EC2 instance. Okay, I'll show you how to do that. So this is at a high level what exactly Amazon Web Service means and how to access it from my laptop. Okay, and then once my small Spring Boot application running on AWS EC2 instance, I can start it from my terminal, and then I can access from my browser. Okay, so I just want to give you like at a high level what exactly AWS means. Okay, let's go back to the steps. Okay, so we saw locally it's running, and I just gave you a brief introduction about what does AWS means. And let's go to the S3 bucket. Let's create an S3 bucket. I'll show you. S3 bucket is for storage purpose, so I already created. So if you see here AWS S3, you can go to main services, and you can click on S3, and I already created S3 Spring bucket. Okay, it's public and it's created in Frankfurt. Okay, and this is my Spring Boot application which I was showing you here, like localhost. I copied it. It's very easy. You can just upload using an UI. So you can just drag and drop, or you can add your files from your laptop. When you add, it's available. It will be copied to the AWS S3 bucket. Okay, it's available in the S3 bucket now already. So now then we are going to create, and we are going to create an EC2 instance now. So I've already given the steps here, and I'm going to give you all the steps in the video description. You can follow it once again, and you can try it on your own. Okay, so let's go and create the EC2 instance. So let's go to the services and click on EC2 instance. I'm going to show you the steps. So already one running instances. So I will show you like how to create one. So I've selected the Amazon image, AMI Linux image. If you want, you can select any of these, but but be careful that only you select the free tier 1, otherwise you will be charged. Okay, so I've already created one, so I don't want to click it here. Click this button. So already my EC2 instance has been created and it's running. So let's access that. So if you see here, I'm going to click on that EC2 instance. I'm going to access this running instance. Okay, so if you see here, one EC2, one small VM they have given to me, and it's already been created, it's running. Okay, so when you say 2 by 2, that means like the hardware is proper and the system is also proper. Okay, the hardware means like storage, the CPU, everything is proper, and the instance is up and running. Okay, that's what it means. If you see here, I can click on this connect, and they will give you a sample command like ssh -i, and I want to talk about this one, like why do we need this PEM file? Because from your laptop, okay, from your laptop you're going to access this, right? So this EC2 instance is created somewhere, maybe Frankfurt or US. Okay, so from your laptop you're going to access this EC2 instance in a secure way. So you need an access key, right? SSH key, so SSH certificate. Okay, that's why we need this. So when you create this EC2 instance, they will give you this file and you have to give a name. So I gave a Spring Boot application. Okay, and you have to download it. I'll show you how I have it. So I'll show you the file as well so that you will get an idea. So this is my Spring Boot application PEM file. Okay, it contains the secret key so that I can access my small EC2 instance which is running in the AWS infrastructure. Okay, then so I've copied. I'll show you the terminal, like how I'm able to access it so that you can understand. Like for example, then I copied this command. So this is the command here. Okay, I try to access it. So it was saying that this Spring Boot application.pem file does not have permission. So then I executed chmod 400. This is very important step because you need the execution permission, like 400 chmod 400 for this PEM file. Then again I started it. Then you can see here, like I'm able to access from my laptop. That means I already log into that EC2 instance. Okay, I'm inside this I'm inside this EC2 instance. Then I try to install Java 8 because I want to run my Spring application inside the EC2 instance. Okay, so then I started installing it, and I removed the old the existing JDK. So I can show you that as well. So I was doing like yum remove Java 1.7 open JDK because I want the latest one so that it's easy for me to run my application. So then I executed Java version and it showed me the current version is 1.8. Okay, and then one more step, last step, I need to bring, now I have a computer and I have the Java. Okay, but then I need to bring an application on top of Java that I can run it. Okay, so my application is already in the S3 bucket. What I'm doing, I'm copying it. Okay, so I use vget and I'm giving the link for my S3 link for my application which is residing inside the S3 bucket. Okay, so when I do that, it's already got copied here, and you can see when I do ls, it is inside the EC2 instance. It is not my laptop. Please remember, this is not inside my laptop. It is the EC2 instance. I'll show you the picture so that you can connect. So I try to connect using my terminal to this EC2 instance. We are inside this EC2 instance, and we are trying to get this application which is residing in S3 bucket, and we are copying it to EC2 instance. Okay, EC2 instance is nothing but very small VM. Okay, so that's what I did. This is inside the EC2 instance, AWS EC2 instance, and I try to run Java jar Spring Boot. So this is what it means. Like it means like we are running a Spring Boot application inside the AWS EC2 instance. Okay, so when I ran, the Spring Boot app started. Now we can go to the browser and start accessing it. For example, here if you see, again you can say this is not in my local, this is we are trying to access from Amazon. Okay, EC2 AWS EC2 instance. Okay, so from my browser I'm able to access this application which is running. Okay, I've given all the steps here. So all these steps I'll be giving you in the description. I'm also going to give you the GitHub link. You can download the GitHub project. You can try on your own because it's free. You can create an account in AWS and you can start following these steps, and you can run this application in the AWS instance for practice. And I want to show you one more very important step, which is you have to ensure that you opened up the 8080 port, otherwise you will be getting an error. So we are done with this demo, like how to run the Spring Boot application in AWS EC2 instance. If you have any questions, please post your questions in the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time. If you like this video, please click on the like button. If you want to share with your friends, please share. If you want to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe, because I'm going to post more technical videos. Thank you so much, and all the best for your career. Thank you.